Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the farm garden. We have a couple things to do today before I go home. One of them is we're going to haul some compost from the back field here, and then we're going to put it in at least one corner of the garden that seems a little bit light. Rototill it one more time, and then we're going to put the silage tarp on. So hopefully we can get that all done by 3 o'clock this afternoon. I hope so. So yeah, let me show you what's going on right now. So nothing has changed much here since you guys were last here. Tim just started up the tractor because we're going to take a little trip to pick up some of this compost. A couple things that have been clarified. This garden is going to be 40 by 60, I believe. So he over-tilled, and we're going to take advantage of what he's tilled and use it in different ways. So that's going to be the finished size of this garden. So yeah, I am going to go hop on the tractor and we're going to go back there and pick up some of this compost. Look at this truck here, this one. Doesn't that look like Mater? This is an old tow truck. I think it looks like Mater. I told Tim he can restore that one for me. So here's the plan. We got the trailer hooked up, dump trailer. We're gonna go fill the trailer with compost quotes, bring it back to the garden, and then dump it in the garden. We'll see how that goes. Tim is heading out to the field, and as we turn around, there's my ride. Let's go. So while Tim takes this load back to the garden, let me show you the dirt. So this is it. We've got a big, let's see if I can give you scope. So we were out for a walk earlier this year, and I'm like, what is that big mound of dirt sitting there? And he said, oh, that's when we dredged the pond, we put it here because they dug out the pond. I'll show you that in a second. And so I'm like, were there fish in the pond? And he's like, oh yeah, there's lots of fish in the pond. And I said, that's like black gold. So this is what it looks like. Everything's sandy around here. Really sandy. Really nice dark dirt. So we're gonna take this and put it in the garden instead of using cow manure this year. So the pond that it came from is over here. This is an old cranberry bog. Obviously no cranberries in it now. Now it's just a pond. But so at one time they had dredged it or dug it out so they could use it as a pond. I know they also seeded it. You can see Tim way over there. They also seeded it with fish. So yeah, That's where that dirt came from. I don't know what to call it. I suppose it's fish compost. How about that? But it's been sitting there for a while, so I don't know if it's got any nutritional value left in it or not. So before he dumps that on the garden, I want to go take a soil test. So let's head back up to the farm and I will go do that. Okay, I'm kind of secretly filming this. So one of the things we had to do was we couldn't get the dump trailer to dump. So Tim is taking the stuff out of the trailer with his little Case tractor. Fun fact, my dad worked for J.I. Case for years. As long as I can remember, he worked for Case. So that's what's going on right now. He's just spreading it on that side of the garden. Okay, so I wanted to do a soil test on these gardens. I'm not so worried about the new garden. There's that one, new garden. But I am kind of worried about the old garden. So I went around at different parts of the garden, took a bunch of different samples, and now I am going to bag them up and send them to it's the lab at University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I can't remember how much it costs. Hold on. It costs $15 per sample. So that's not bad. For $30 I can get 2 samples. If you don't, just contact your local extension office, like your university extension, and they should be able to tell you. I think I did a search on Google. I did a soil testing in Wisconsin, and UW-Wisconsin came up. So that's what I did. So I'm going to put this in a bag. That's for the new garden. And then we can find out what this garden needs. This one, the old garden, I'm pretty sure is going to need quite a bit because Tim said he just has not gotten production out of that garden in a while. The new garden, I think, should be fine the way it is, but we'll see. You never know. I mean, sandy soil, you just never know what's going to happen. So that's what I'm going to be sending in. One of the things I forgot to mention is you need 1 to 2 cups of soil to do the test. So these are quart bags. They should be just fine. So 1 to 2 cups of soil. And they said they can email you the results within 4 to 5 days. Cool. By the way, if you get to Dollar Tree, pick up some of these gloves. I can't get out of there we go. They're really nice. They've got the tacky on one side and they're mesh on the other, kind of, breathable. I weeded my whole garden, which took me about 3.5 hours, and they did a great job. So I went back and I picked up a bunch more pairs because you can't go wrong for $1.25, So yeah, they work really well. So it has turned into a beautiful day here. It's probably about 70 degrees. This weekend it was really cold and rainy. It was just, this is just night and day. Well, Ellie is in the garden eating something, so I better go get her. So once Tim gets all that soil spread, then he's going to rototill the garden one more time, and then we're going to put the silage tarp on. So we're getting closer. So this is the poly cover that I got as a silage tarp. This one is black on both sides. Actually, silage tarps are white on one side, black on the other side. And this is just called a ground cover, or weed something. This thing weighs a ton. Trying to remember where I bought it from. So I bought this from Farm Plastic Supply. And they shipped like the same day I ordered it, and it showed up here the next day. I didn't even get a chance to tell Tim I had finally got it ordered. And the FedEx guy shows up and he's like, I got a package for you. And Tim is like, well, I didn't order anything. So I'm glad they figured it out and got it. This outfit, Farm Plastic Supply, is in Illinois, so that's why I got it so fast. So let's put it on the garden, shall we? There you go. It's all done. Goal was to get it done by 3. You can't see that. It's 3:40. So pretty good. So we got these 4x4s all around the outside to try to keep the edges down. We'll have to find some more tires when Tim starts putting up the fence. But the tires should hold it down pretty good. So we're happy to have this project done so far. And this tarp will stay on here for 4 weeks. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Till next time, happy gardening. Bye-bye.